Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here today for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising's horoscope reading for July and August. We are starting at the new moon on July 24th in the sign of Leo and going to the new moon on August 23rd in your sign in Virgo. I am doing something special in celebration of Leo season. I have an e-newsletter you can sign up for on my site, so I've got that link down below in the description box. Everyone who signs up for my e-newsletter in Leo season will be entered to win a free 60-minute natal chart reading with transits from me, and I will pick that name on August 22nd when Virgo season begins, so definitely sign up for that. I've also got some other pretty cool links down below. Please check those out. Also, please like and subscribe. It helps my channel and the algorithm. And if you know of anybody else who is wanting to live their life more aligned with the rhythm and flow of the universe, please share these videos with them. I appreciate it, Virgo. Let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. So, Virgo, this new moon on July 24th is in the sign of Leo. This is your 12th house, the house of the subconscious. You are probably going to have some sort of dream that night. Whenever planets or anything is going on in your 12th house, it's kind of hard to see them, experience them. You can reflect back on it later and better see what was going on, but while in the middle of it, it's kind of hard to see. There's going to be something happening though on the 24th. You will probably change your mind about something. This new moon also has a beautiful connection to Neptune and Saturn, which have recently entered your 8th house. So this is the 8th house is the house of your partner's finances. It's the secrets you keep with them. Saturn and Neptune together a lot of times can get a little religious. This is a structured spirituality of some sort. You may have recently had your partner say no to you when it comes to investing together or sharing resources. That is going on at this new moon as well. That might be a little bit easier to see, but this new moon is taking place in your 12th house on the 24th, Virgo. Then on July 25th, there may be a little bit of a power struggle between what you're wanting to do and your work life, your daily routines, what you're required to do. So this is a fast-moving energy. Pluto has recently moved into your 6th house. This is daily routines, health routines. You may have had a recent health scare with this move. Pluto moved into your 6th house this past November. So you may have been trying some new diets, joined the gym, but there's been a little bit of a revolution in this area of life, and for whatever reason, on the 25th, you're going to feel a little bit stubborn towards it. You're going to feel like you want to resist it. This is a fast-moving energy, but that is on July 25th. Then on July 31st, we have a Mercury cazimi. Now, this is probably, Virgo, going to affect you a little bit more than everybody else. This is taking place in that 12th house. So when Mercury is moving through your 12th house, you have a little bit of a psychic sense that you normally wouldn't. You are just sensing things. Your intuition is heightened. You don't really know why. When Mercury and the Sun come together in a Mercury cazimi, this is when divine ideas are sprinkled about humanity. Now, you may not be readily aware of this, but because this is taking place in your subconscious house, you are more likely than any of the other signs to have some kind of brilliant idea pop into your head on that day. So this is happening on July 31st. It's happening between 1:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. on the East Coast, 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. on the West Coast. During those times, it would be very beneficial for you to meditate, to journal, just to get quiet and just to listen to what's going through your mind. We've kind of got to be quiet sometimes to hear from the divine. And those times are an excellent time for you to meditate, journal, pray, listen to what the divine has to say, Virgo. Also on July 31st, Venus moves into the sign of Cancer. So Cancer rules your 11th house. You see friends more as family than anything, and you are going to be enjoying your friends very much for the rest of the month. This includes August. So lean into your friends, call them up, enjoy them, get together and bake some pies. The energy is very much there for that, and it'll be very enjoyable for you, Virgo. Then on August 1st, Venus squares this combination of Saturn and Neptune that's in your 8th house. So something about your partner's finances is frustrating you having a good time with your friends on the 1st. This is a fast-moving energy, but whatever this struggle is between you and your partner, y'all are keeping secrets about it. They're withholding money or becoming super disciplined for maybe religious reasons around money, but it's going to frustrate that fun with your friends on that day. Once again, a fast-moving energy, but just be aware of that, Virgo. Then on August 6th, Mars moves into Libra. So Libra rules your 2nd house. When Mars moves into our 2nd house, we tend to be a little impulsive when it comes to spending money. So be aware of your impulsive spending, Virgo. So the energy is definitely there to buy 2 things when only one will do. Mars in your 2nd house also gives you a lot of energy. So you may want to go to the gym, take some walks, get this energy out of your body. This is also great energy for sex. So grab that partner who's, having their financial issues or whatever, and see if you can work it out that way. But Mars moves into your 2nd house. It'll be there for approximately the next 2 months, Virgo. So just be aware of that. Then on August 8th, Mars trines Uranus. So Mars is once again in that 2nd house. You're wanting to spend money. You're wanting to just go out and get out that energy. And Uranus has recently moved into your 10th house. So you may be thinking right now, as far as your career goes, like, what's the point? Why am I even working? Everything's falling apart. So it's something about maybe you're spending money and work's just going crazy. Maybe you're spending money to buy into a business that's going to set you financially free. But whatever's going on with work right now, you are not liking any of the rules, you are not liking any of the rhythms, and you are longing for freedom in your work life. And this Mars energy going through your 2nd house, having you spend money and exercise, definitely exercise, is making a friendly connection. And that connection is on August 8th. Then on August 10th, Mars trines Pluto. So this is very much spending money to help revolutionize your health routines, your daily routines. This is a friendly, easy connection. Don't be surprised if you decide to buy a big piece of exercise equipment to bring in the home that day, Virgo. That energy is there on August 10th. Then on August 11th, Uranus sextiles Saturn. So this is an energy we kind of feel building up a few days beforehand. If you watch the news that day, things are going to be crazy and wonky. This is some type of energy of chaos and rebellion in your work life that's causing your spouse and partner's finances to be even more structured. Maybe there's a blockage there, but there's some sort of back and forth sort of movement between the chaos, between the partner's money, and this is not a fast-moving energy. So you may be having this struggle, hopefully not for the rest of the week, but the potential is there. And that is Uranus in your 10th house of career and how you're seen in the world, sextiling Saturn in that 8th house of secrets in your partner's finances. And that comes to a head on August 11th. Then on August 12th, Mercury stands still. So Mercury has been going retrograde. It's been going retrograde through your 12th house. You've been remembering things from long gone by. Maybe you've been impulsively calling folks from the past. When Mercury stands still in the sky, it's a little difficult to get things done. You may call people, but they're not answering, or they're distracted when they're talking to you and say, hey, we need to call you later. Traffic is normally not good on days when Mercury stands still. This is taking place in your subconscious mind, Virgo, so you may be feeling inarticulate that day, not really wanting to talk to folks, not really wanting to think about things, and not knowing why, because this is taking place in the house of the subconscious. There is also the potential for that day that your new psychic abilities that have come up with Mercury in your 12th house will be heightened. You'll be a little psychically sensitive. This would be an excellent time to meditate or do some type of energy work if you're wanting to see into the future or see what's going on in other people's lives. Also, on August 12th, Venus and Jupiter come together in the sky. So this is your 11th house. If you can, take some time to hang out with your friends that day. It's definitely a good evening to cook a large meal. It will be an enjoyable day. We're just not going to be able to get a lot done as far as traveling, work, and communication goes. But definitely enjoy that day, Virgo. Then from August 14th to August 18th, Mars and Mercury are doing a little bit of a dance. So Mercury just stood still in the sky on the 12th and is starting to move forward a little bit slowly, starting to get back into pace. Mars catches up with Mercury on the 14th and creates a sextile connection with him. That's 60 degrees. This is forced movement. This is very much fast thinking, fast talking. This is speeding on the road. This is you having lots of thoughts and communications about your finances, Virgo. The energy is also there for verbal aggression. You may be fighting with people about finances, fighting with people about family values. This is how things should be within the family. On the 15th, Mars continues to move forward and Mercury continues to pick up speed. And so on August 18th, Mercury then catches up with Mars. So from the 14th to the 18th, this is very much fast driving, fast thinking, verbal aggression. This is very much taking place in the house of the subconscious and your finances. You may be going to bed at night, cussing people out in your mind before going to bed, probably feeling a little bit crazy. But that energy is there. That's the 14th through the 18th. On the 18th, Mercury catches up with Mars, and once again, you're feeling verbally and mentally aggressive towards people in regards to your finances. So just be aware of this energy. It'll be super easy for you to impulsively spend money during this time, Virgo. So if you're in a place in life where you're trying to save money, just be super duper aware and freeze those credit cards and do whatever you got to do to try to pull yourself back on those days. Then on August 22nd, it is your season, Virgo. So the sun moves into Virgo. Happy early birthday to all the Virgos out there. And this is just part of your natural rhythm. The sun shines its spotlight on you. This is your first house. You're a little bit the center of attention, and people are paying attention to you right now. Then on August 23rd, Virgo, this is a big deal. I need you to listen. There is a new moon in your sign, in the sign of Virgo. This is at 0 degrees of Virgo. So this is very much you impulsively craving a new start, wanting to start something. Maybe you're wanting to get a haircut, change the way you look. This has something brand new about the way you appear to the world attached to it. And because it's at 0 degrees of Virgo, it is playing out in a very strong, impulsive, a little bit of an immature way. Now, at this moon, once we have this new moon, then it forms a 90-degree angle almost immediately to the planet Uranus. So as soon as you start whatever you're wanting to impulsively start, it gets cut off. Things get changed in a negative way. Just the air gets let out of the tires, the momentum dies, and it's very frustrating. So be aware of that. Not only is Uranus sitting there waiting for this new moon energy just to go kaput, on the 21st of September, we then have an eclipse at 29 degrees of Virgo. So I'm going to start on the 23rd. If you can hold back or just consider it a practice start, that would be the way to go, because the actual start won't be until after September 21st with that eclipse coming up. So I just wanted you to be aware of that, Virgo. This new moon in Virgo is a bit of a impulsive, frustrating cutoff, not really a start sort of moon. So be prepared for that. And that is brings us to the end of this monthly horoscope. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. Wish it had ended on a better note, but I do want to make you aware of that. And I will have a video next month to talk about the eclipse and what all is taking place in your season, Virgo. So definitely like, subscribe, please share these videos with anyone you know who is wanting to live more in line with the flow of the universe. And I appreciate you, Virgo. Y'all, I'll see you soon.